Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Receivers are bunched together. Here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. Going with the old counter run here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner heads out of bounds. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Direct snap to the back. As the first down is still going. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently. And, of course, Saquon Barkley. The list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs. And I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Scanning the field, it's Finley. Gets rid of it on the move, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do you try to go through the air again?
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Now it's a quick shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Eludes the rush. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's got some room to work. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First and goal for the offense. Receiver in motion now. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Long enough and good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Running with purpose. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Testing the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Finley. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Rifles this football to the left. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Lets it go as he's being hit. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, heading to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball, attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
This try is no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gets some space around the 30. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. What a huge moment. That long play wiped away by a penalty. The offense with a long way to go now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And you're read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. He's escaping the pocket now.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Tough position here. Second and long from the 14. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Fighting him off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Deep shot caught down inside the 20.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for... Will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quick throw out left, complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Finley. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
With the PAT good, it's a 3-point lead now, 13-10. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its time and preserve that momentum. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. We don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. This time it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Finley. Looking for a deep completion. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
It's like one more play here before halftime. Jet sweep receiver trying to find some room. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Finley. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Will take the lead in the second half.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT puts them up 3. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. We go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line to run the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Running past the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The short completion to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one will come back to haunt.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Finley. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And here's the handoff. Running right through tacklers. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Just ran away from the defense. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not quite through. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? To throw, it's Finley. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Bites off a defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. Ain't just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Finley. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot. They maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead? Taking a chance, and it backfires.
Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. Get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. Running through the tackle. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Aggies. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
What a great call here by the offense coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Using his legs here. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Football comes out. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. Looks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down there in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He'll go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They need some important yards here on third down. A field goal try here will be from 59 yards out. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tight end makes the grab. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Great cut there. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down and goal. It's a shotgun run call. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Dropping back, it's Finley. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
quarterback come through under pressure, down a score late here in the fourth. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. They move the six. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Dropping back, it's Finley, bringing pressure. He finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Clock is still running, not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Goal line formation for the defense. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They go in front in the final minute of play.
And with a game on the line, they go back to that offensive line and the running back, and it pays off. They take the lead here late in the game, Chris. Now they're up 2. Do you go with conventional wisdom and just kick the extra point? Or maybe you go for 2 to make your opponent have to drive the length of the field for a touchdown.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They've got some time to work with. Do they go for a touchdown here or play up more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? Looking to throw it on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.